Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Garfield.
My name is Gar.
And I am in a field.
And I'm the movie.
So for those of you that somehow don't know, Garfield is a 2004 live-action movie starring Bill Murray for some reason.
Instead of animating this movie, they did that like weird 2000s thing where they just made CGI cat.
Yeah, I automatically hate nearly every single movie with like talking animals. If I saw an animal on a DVD cover, I would not watch it.
Oh yeah, I always avoided movies like Air Buds or Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Like I've never actually seen any of those.
I want to read reviews.
Why are you screaming?
Garfield, you fat cat. You ate all our food.
The story is lazy written, not shipwrecked standards, but it still doesn't live up to the standards of a great film.
This film saved the world.
Guys, Garfield is hecking hot.
Best movie ever XG level. I live sex.
Cool, thanks for the movie. Also remember to lick that lasagna button.
Yeah, and make sure to siphon that subscribe button.
What is that? That is not a cat. That is an alien from outer space.
Who goes to a shelter and they're like, yeah, the orange cat.
Yeah, you gotta get that Cheeto dust orange cat. You know what I'm saying?
The gamer Dorito dust.
John just pet Garfield with like his Dorito covered fingers and just made him that color.
Gamer cat. World's #1 cat. How do you even get that award?
Is he just objectively the best cat in the world?
No, he's just the first ever cat.
We're the #1 YouTube channel named Microwave Society because there's 2 of them and the other one makes music.
All right, cut the sweet stuff. Easy now. Just
What was the shadow on his fur right there?
More importantly, where is his shadow?
Yeah, he just seems to be floating the entire time.
Garfield dot, I don't know, whatever you use for those.
Garfield.avi, and then they just called it a day.
morning, Garfield.
Why is this like a 30-year-old man in a tiny bathtub with a shower curtain? It looks like it came from the zoo.
Yeah, the curtain looks just like the Windows 98 fish screensaver.
Okay, I think you're clean enough now. Got your towel right here.
Genuinely, like, what are Garfield's motivations in this movie? Like, why is he just always the worst person ever?
I mean, it's because he's Garfield. That's just his character model. He's really quirky and bad, and he's a bad cat.
It's liver flavored.
Delicious.
What was that audio?
Yeah, it just sounds like a lot of Garfield's lines are just stretched.
Delicious.
Tomato paste, ricotta cheese, ground meat, and pasta.
Garfield, don't even think about it. That's my food.
Hey, that's my food. Don't you dare eat it.
It's gonna be so funny when John lays out food in front of him and he eats it.
Garfield, did you eat all 4 boxes of lasagna?
Why did he just leave the lasagna out that he brought back before and just not put it in the fridge at all? He's like, hey, don't touch this. I'm gonna leave it out on the counter.
It's gonna get warm and slimy.
Let's go for a ride to someplace you love. It always leaves you feeling pampered and refreshed.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Can you even bring a cat to Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
Yes.
The only time I ever leave my cul-de-sac is when John takes me to the vet.
Who is he talking to?
Yeah, he's just talking about John in front of John.
Yeah, but like you can't understand him.
Is he just hearing? I hate that.
Frisky little fella, isn't he? Hi.
His name's Odie, and he's not gonna make it if he has to live his life in a cage.
Okay, so I actually once had a dog named Odie that the day after I got it, I just killed it with scissors.
You what?
It was a balloon dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That did not process correctly in my brain.
I thought we had to have like a conversation.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
One question. Am I still gorgeous?
Wait, was John just gonna leave Garfield at the vet to just die or whatever?
Well, I have a dog now. Bye.
Garfield, this is Odie. He's coming home with us.
Whoa.
So I just want to point out real quick that Odie is the only animal in this movie that does not talk.
Even in the original comics, Odie didn't talk, which never made sense to me.
You went in there to get a date and came out with a dog?
That would be like taking your kid to the doctor, then adopting another child.
Like, yeah, we can do this too.
Yeah, he's here for his checkup. Hey, who's that?
Let's get this one too.
I'm in the budget for another one right now.
Turn around before he finds out where we live.
Why does this driveway have like a little patch of grass in the middle of it? This has nothing to do with the movie, I know, but it genuinely bothers me.
If you park just a little bit weird, you know, like which he did, you just like park in the grass.
Yeah, it's the Mohawk driveway.
Finish the driveway.
It's to cut down on the concrete. You have to plant grass and mow just that strip, I guess.
Hey, new guy. Let me hip you to the rules, okay?
Okay, his eyes just changed color. Like, they're orange now. Weren't they green?
Hey, we lost the Garfield model.
Quick note, I didn't like the green eyes on the old one, so can you make them orange?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Sounds good. Get back to work. I'm not gonna pay you.
Okay.
Good boy. Who's a good boy, huh?
I think
But you better not.
I'm going to blow cat chow chunks.
Good night.
You could have just said blowing chunks. You don't have to add cat to everything.
No, it's a tongue twister. It's like cat chow chunks, cat chow chunks, cat chow chunks, cat chow chunks, cat.
His movements are just physically impossible for a cat. He's like doing no comply pop shove-its with his body somehow.
John's taking Odie on his date with Liz and he's leaving you behind. That's gotta feel bad.
This cat just looks like it was shot in the face with the flamethrower and like nowhere else.
Ever just smoke a cat? Didn't light on fire at all. That was kind of boring.
Oh well, funny. Wait up for me. You forgot me. It's okay. Come on.
How did they not see like the world's roundest cat in the back of that truck?
Or when he like smacked the back of the window.
It's another one of these movies where just nobody owns eyes.
My theory is that they didn't hear him or see him because he was actually CGI the whole time.
Get out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dog show.
Welcome to the dog show. This is the dog show at the park in the city. Please bring out your dog.
Wait, where's the park?
In the city.
Where's the city?
In the country.
Where's the country?
On the continent.
Where's the continent?
In the world.
A cat's life is at stake.
Oh, look at that orange that they just overlapped onto the shirt.
Ew, gross.
10 out of 10 VFX. Would VFX again.
Never leave the cul-de-sac. Never leave the cul-de-sac. Never leave the cul-de-sac.
How did you survive that long under the truck?
Yeah, like if they would have hit a pothole, he would have just been gone.
Yeah, I wish that would have happened sooner, so maybe the movie would have been over.
We're gonna drop the beat.
Used to have John to myself.
Why is he singing? That's not even remotely like in his character. Why is this a musical now?
Get it? It's funny because comedy is all about subverting your expectations, and they are subverting your expectations right now by making
Weed-eater.
Garfield sing a
Beans.
musical number in
Vegan tail.
the movie.
So yeah, Odie chases a car all the way to some old lady's house. So now we have to like rescue Odie, but it's gonna take like a really long time in the plot.
Oh, do I feel good this morning. I slept like a fat cat.
Wow, it's almost like you are one.
It's so funny because he's a cat and he's fat, and he said it's a fat cat, and it's funny because he's a cat and he's fat. Laugh, please laugh.
Hi, it's John. I was just calling to see if Odie's been over there. I can't find him around. My name is.
I love how they explain what he looks like under the picture of what he looks like.
It's for blind people so they can read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you know captions are for blind people?
Their screens put out those like braille things for deaf people.
You found my dog. He answers to Odie.
Oh no, guys, the villain has the dog now.
How did he find the dog so quickly?
Because the old lady put out a flyer.
That makes so much sense. You know how that normally happens the other way around, where you have like a lost dog and you put a flyer up for your lost dog?
You're right.
I've never seen a found item poster.
I'm assuming the villain was blind, and that's why the flyer worked.
Well, I may have been a little tough about protecting my turf, but I don't hate the guy.
Hey, what was that cut? Bill Murray is an accomplished actor. He's done a lot, and you had to cut his lines just to re-record them.
He's months of positive reinforcement away from consistently performing.
How is he touching that box? It's high voltage.
Furthermore, what is that shock collar? Does it just like kill you if you breathe in the slightest?
God, I hope so.
Yeah, they mentioned that shock collars are inhumane like 50 times in this movie, which is fair enough. But you know it was like an executive that's like, oh, we gotta put a moral in this movie. What can we do?
Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Puffs, Kibble Cat.
Why does he keep food in his bottom cabinet?
Why does this like dog food have a map on the back of it?
It's a maze on the back of the pet food box so you can play the maze while you're eating your pet food.
Yo, Garfield, you with me?
Louis, this is a little bit lower than I expected.
Wow, look at that. It's so inconspicuous.
Yeah, thanks, Solid Snake.
They would have been less conspicuous without the boxes.
Haha, you guys can't see me. I'm gonna go walk around traffic now.
Guys, I don't know where Jude and Josiah went.
I am Lightning McKing. Achu.
Hey.
Why was being in vents such a huge trope in the early 2000s?
Bum, 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 bum,
Shut up.
Among us in real life. Sus.
With it's like saying they're with us, but it's not because they're among. It's like being with someone, but it's among. All right.
It's like we got ourselves a blockage. Guess we'll just purge the system.
How?
All you have to do is press P.
Die.
That's not how that would work. That would just kill him.
Oh, look, he's gonna survive falling through the lasagna truck.
He would have still died from that. Like, he fell through a steel roof, but because he hit lasagna after, he's fine.
It's the lasagna truck. It only delivers lasagna.
Actually, it's the animal control, and they just take Garfield to the pound, I guess.
The animal control wasn't in the lasagna truck.
Yeah, they were. They were the lasagna.
Holy crap.
Dude, I played lasagna in the Garfield movie.
Could you please be quiet? Go!
Why is this specific cat British?
Because he's fancy. Shut up, writers.
Oh my gosh, how low have I sunk? Guard, may I have some shoelaces, please?
What is that joke alluding to?
It's hanging himself.
It's a kid's movie.
Oh, come on. Do you think kids are going to know what shoelaces are?
You have to be 21 for shoelaces.
Dang it, I have to wait 1.5 years for shoelaces.
I have to wait 6 months to tie my shoes.
This might be your lucky day.
Oh, what happened here?
Yeah, he is floating.
Oh, look at his hand.
Act like you're holding a cat, and he's like...
And then the VFX artists were like, yeah, it's only a couple frames. Nobody is gonna notice.
Not the red button!
Oh, yes, the very convenient red button that opens all the cages at once.
Yeah, it doesn't require a key. Like, if the janitor hits it with a broom on accident somehow, all of the animals are just released.
Guys, no. It's a red emergency button.
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that, Josiah.
You know what
Josiah,
else has a red
I was about to make
button?
a bit.
Do you know what else has the red emergency button in it?
Our subscribe button.
Why does this look like a funeral?
This entire movie looks and is about as funny as a funeral.
Has about the same energy, that's for sure.
Guys, I am fake dead, and this is a different Jude, just like when Paul McCartney died and the Beatles replaced him. Why is like the seal of the president on that door?
And what is that crown? Do the president and the Queen of England just kind of chill out here?
It's the Illuminati room.
God, I can't wait for the average age of that room to be 89.
Okay, we gotta find our train. Let's see what happens when I do this.
This room is somewhat correct until he just starts hitting buttons that make the trains move and stop.
Also, they just left the door open to the train control room. Like, yeah, it's fine. You know, all these people walking by, they're never gonna go in here.
Yeah, I was in security. Also, trains take like, I don't know, 3 miles to stop.
And I don't think you can just remotely hit the brakes.
There's gonna be people in our comments who have like actual train sets circling their room on the daily, like just livid right now.
Oh wow, he was so confused by the levers and buttons until he magically found the one that takes the train he wanted to go back to the station,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And let's see how you feel with 200 volts coursing through that thick canine skull of yours.
Stop talking to these animals like they're gonna speak back to you.
No, man, we gotta have evil villain in a movie about a cat, and he's gonna monologue his plan to the cats. So here, the collar's off the dog, but here it's on, and now it's off again.
$203 million at the box office, guys.
You know what there should be 203 million of?
Subscribers?
Subscribers on our channel. Let's go. You have to be like YouTube music to get that.
Every dog has his day, Happy.
Why are you talking to him?
Yeah, they just put like the shock collar on the villain, and John finds them, and that's literally the resolution to this movie. Like, that's how it ends.
And then he does a sick flip.
Yeah, and then they like maul him viciously, but we're gonna ignore that part.
You know, I normally don't hate the movies we watch that much. I hated this one.
There's not even like a plot to go off of.
Well, I guess if you liked this video, you can lick it. Make sure you do one of those like cat tongue lick things.
And follow us on Twitch right now. Do it. I'm waiting. Now.
Don't go anywhere. Disney Channel will be right back.
This is the end of the video, Jude.
Have a day.